5 and 6, Miss Stewart here. In the last chapter of The House with Chicken Legs, we found out that Marinka was now a real-life girl, and at the end of the chapter, her house and the old Yaga's house entwined together to become one house. This is the last chapter, it's the epilogue, and it's called Yaga and More Than Yaga. Yaga and More Than Yaga. My house has chicken legs, but most of the year it is settled in a small village near a twinkling town that curves around the edge of a lake. My friend Benjamin lives across the field, and the lamb Benji roams in the grass and wildflowers between us. He's fat, hungry sheep now. Baba would have loved him in a mutton bush. I still miss Baba, but she's always here in my thoughts whenever I need her, and I have Jack for company, and my house takes good care of me. The old Yaga watches over me too. Our houses have grown together into one. The old Yaga's house legs seized up and grew back into the floorboards, but my house's legs have grown thicker, stronger, and wider space to cope with the extra weight. If anything, my house runs faster now. There wasn't another house that could beat it when we raced across the steeps in the summer. I'm living, dead, and Yaga, different to everyone I meet, but I'm happy this way. It means I can move between different worlds. Yaga love to visit me to talk about my death, my life, and the journeys I have made to the stars. They buy spirit trust from the old Yaga, share their stories with us, and collect copies of Yaga Tales, which I am helping the old Yaga to write and press more often. I have a life with the living too. I go to the little town by the lake, use the library, watch shows in the theatre, and Benjamin's father has arranged for me to try school a couple of days a week. My destiny is undecided, and that's how I like it. The possibilities are endless as the stars. They fill the living world and the Yaga world, and they even twinkle in the parties for the dead. I help the old Yaga with the guiding, and sometimes even guide a few souls myself. It turns out guiding isn't so bad when you have a life of your own too. We never guide in the land of the lakes though. While we're here, the houses keep the skeleton store firmly shut. But whenever the urge takes it, the house stands up in the middle of the night and carries me in the old Yaga, and sometimes Benjamin and his father somewhere new. I love the fact our house has legs. You can go anywhere together. We travel to islands and wetlands, rainforests and heathlands, high mountains and deep ravines. When we arrive, we build the fence, light the skull candles and prepare a feast. The parties are always good. We sing and dance with the dead, listen to their stories and then guide them through the gate. The best parties are Yaga parties though. The old Yaga and the Yaga Wunkin have been working on a plan to get the Yaga houses together at last once a season. So far they've arranged the race on the steeps and a square dance in the land of the tall trees. Soon we're having a starlit swim on the beach of a small uninhabited tropical island. But at this moment our house is sitting in Benjamin's father's field. I'm on the porch watching a family of deer grazing in the moonlight. The old Yaga sits next to me, puffs on her pipe and smoke drifts up to the stars. Jack struts down below the last step, picking up the ground, searching for worms. It rained earlier, so the earth is soft and wet. The old Yaga points her pipe to a puddle near Jack's feet. What do you see? She asks. I lean forward and peer into the water, expecting to see my reflection, my red hair curling out from under my new woolen hat. Jack flings a stone into the air and it lands in the puddle, sending ripples rolling across the surface. The sky dances in the water, the silver moon and the firefly stars at the endless arc of the Milky Way. I see the whole universe in a tiny puddle and I smile. That's the end of the story, Year 5 and 6. Take care, speak to you soon. Bye.